October, just around the corner. Today on SB Baseball.
It is right around the corner.
So close. So close. And welcome to the SB Baseball Podcast, a.k.a. Have You Seen My Baseball? And always, I'm Alan.
I'm Rapid Dave.
And October, right around the corner. What's October mean? Playoff baseball. Let's take a look at this playoff picture right now. I know this is tough for you.
Oh, buddy.
Are you okay?
You know what's crazy is that the Rangers, they're as bad as they've been playing for like the last month and a half, they're only 2 games back in the AL West. After getting absolutely dominated by the Stros, now this is on Wednesday. The game starts here in a little bit, and they'll play their third game. You gotta get this win. I actually felt so strong about it. I put a little coin on it. I was like, you know what? Let me finally bet on the Rangers.
So you're going to lose that money.
I should have bet on the Astros. I should have bet on the Astros. So, yeah, the playoff picture has changed completely. I mean, it is. There's a handful of teams that you know they're going to make to the postseason, you know, on both sides, you know, the AL and the NL. But let's talk about the playoff picture as it sits right now. We'll start with the NL, right?
Okay, NL.
So, obviously, the Braves, they have the number 1 seed. They got the bye week. They have been absolutely dominant, and especially here recently. I mean, they were great before. Now they're just amazing right now. Dodgers with the 2-hole there, they've been just pouring it on. It's been fun to watch Dodger baseball.
I mean, they're 5-5 in their last 10, but
yeah. But all the games we're sitting out back watching, they're always, they're having fun. They're hitting the ball well, all that kind of stuff. Then you got the Brewers in the 3. How are they looking?
77-62, 5-5 in their last 10.
Everybody's starting to go 500.
So the top 3 seeds, your Braves, they are 7-3 in their last 10, but they've lost their last 2. Mm-hmm. The Dodgers are 5-5 on a 1-game lose streak. The Brewers are 5-5 on a 1-game lose streak.
Jeez. Next up, it's the Phillies in the 4-hole.
Okay, they're 14 games back of the Braves, so they're not catching them.
Yeah, I mean, most of these teams are actually pretty far behind the Braves. They're not gonna catch them, right?
Now 77-62, plus 69. 6-4 in their last 10, 1-game win streak,
which is nice.
96.3% chance of making the playoffs.
Okay, nice. Right next to them, the Cubbies at 5.
At 5, plus they're only a game and a half back of the Brewers right now. The Cubs are pretty hot right now. They're 7-3 in their last 10. They've won 4 straight. They're a plus 101, while your Brewers are only a plus 24. But yeah, they're 76-64, so they're looking good. 91.7% chance of getting in.
I'm talking about this team. I want to see them in the playoffs because I want to see some run DLC in the playoffs. Number 6, the Cincinnati Reds.
73-68. They have won 2 straight. You know, they just beat Toronto in a couple of games. Mm-hmm. They are 5-5 in their last 10. They're actually sitting at a 29.6% chance of making the playoffs.
Oh, gotta hold on.
So
they gotta hold on.
Would definitely love to see them in there, though, for sure.
And so looking at these brackets as well, you know, that's where you want to be. You want to be the number 3 or number 6 seed because then you get to play against the Dodgers if you make it to the next round. You don't want to be the Cubs or the Phillies in a situation where you just run into that Atlanta buzzsaw and then your ass is out. So out of the NL, who do you see going to the NLCS, and who do you see winning the NL?
I mean, I think I think you're going to be looking at like a Braves-Dodgers type matchup.
You think 1 and 2 seeds are going to make it?
I think so.
I just don't see it with these other teams.
They're both just really good. Now the Cubs have been real hot as of late. Mm-hmm. Made up a ton of ground. It wasn't that long ago they were like the number 4 in the Central, right? They worked their way up to number 2 in the Central over there. But I just think the Braves and the Dodgers are just the top of the class, right?
Yeah.
They
are. They're leaps and bounds like better than any other teams are in this. But
right.
I do like October because there is chaos.
There is.
Yep.
You know, you got the Braves are 6 games ahead of the Dodgers, and the Dodgers are 7 games ahead of the Phillies and the Brewers, both with 77 wins.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, there's 3 weeks I think left in the season. Maybe 3.5 weeks, almost 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And you're talking about, the Braves and the Dodgers are definitely going to make it. They should stay right where they are, 1 and 2 seed. And I'm with you. I see them both going to the NLCS, but I see the Braves winning that.
Oh, yeah.
And moving on to the World Series again this year. All right, let's flip over to the AL.
Are you sure you're prepared to talk about this?
I mean, it's funny because I don't see a logo that I've seen all year on here.
Yeah,
It's
because they're
missing now.
not. Well, we'll get into that here in a second. But
So number 6, Blue Jays. They've taken over the number 6 spot. They've been on fire. What do you got over there for me?
they're 87-51 this year. They've 7-3 in their last 10. They've won 4 straight, and they have a pretty tough 99.9% chance of making the playoffs.
Oh, jeez. Number 5, Seattle Mariners. The hot
Well,
Seattle Mariners.
the Mariners
they pulled off a little bit
because they're behind
the
the Astros right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got
So,
leapfrogged.
okay.
No. Hold, you know what? Let me look real quick. No. We the Astros are in first, and the Mariners are one game back.
The Mariners they lost. They
Lost to the Royals.
They lost to they lost to the Reds twice, right?
Oh, I mean they just lost the Royals.
But
too.
okay, but they're 77-61. They've definitely cooled off. They're 5-5 in their last 10, and they've lost 3 straight. So
the once red, absolutely hot Tampa Bay Rays are number 4.
84-55, 6-4 in their last 10. 1 game win streak, coming in at that 99.9% chance of making the playoffs.
I want to see them in there. I kind of do. Number 3, the Twin Cities. Got the Twins.
Minnesota. They're 73-67. They're 6-4 in their last 10 on a 1-game losing streak. 97.8% chance of making the playoffs.
Damn.
They are a plus 69 in run differential,
Which is nice.
It is very nice.
Number 2, Houston Astros. Number 2 freaking seed right now. Number 1 in AL West. They have just been pounding that Ranger ass relentlessly.
Just pounded them the last 2 days.
Yeah.
Now, fun fact, you've got Scherzer versus Verlander today for the first time ever in their career. They've never faced each other before.
Really? Yeah, they've been teammates several times or a couple times, right, on 2 different teams.
Yeah, because they were just with the Mets for all of 6 weeks before they got traded away.
Yeah. Well, they were on that team.
But yeah.
It should be fun. We'll probably have that game on here later.
Yeah, they're plus 113 in run differential. They've won 2 straight against the Rangers, 7-3 in their last 10. 96.2% chance of making the playoffs because that AL West is just kind of a cluster. You got the Astros, the Mariners are a game back, and 2 games back of them is the Rangers. So it's definitely still a close race. There's still a ton of baseball left to be played, especially against each other with those 3 teams. So you can definitely see that moving around a lot. But the Astros are just playing. Of those 3, the Astros are playing the best ball right now.
Yeah,
by far.
And the number 1 seed in the AL, you have the Baltimore Orioles. Who saw this coming? I mean, they have just been great. They've been fun to watch.
I mean,
if
you look at as far as because at a certain point in time, how they ended last year and this year, they took I think it was the last half of last season, the first half of this season, and they were the best team in baseball. So they've been doing it the right way, building slowly. I think they're a little bit ahead of where they thought they were going to be, but they're just playing fun baseball over there. Yeah. They're just a good team.
They're fun to watch.
Yeah,
a lot of great plays, a lot of great hits.
They have the
bombs,
water bong that they do when they
hit a homer.
Yeah.
All right. So out of the AL, who do you see going to the ALCS, and who do you see going to the actual World Series?
So real quick, just on the wild card situation,
all right,
you've got the Rangers and the Blue Jays are tied for that last spot right now.
Okay.
Because the Blue Jays lost today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've already moved up. They lost to the A's today.
Okay.
Thank you to the A's.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you've got Tampa Bay 7.5 up, Mariners are a game up, and then you've got the Rangers and the Blue Jays are tied for that last spot right now.
Okay, cool. And my question still stands: who's going to the ALCS and who's winning the AL?
I want to say, so it's going to be Houston coming out. Who they're going to play?
What does that even mean? Houston coming out of what?
Out of the AL.
So you're saying that they're going to win the AL?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, holy moly.
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking Baltimore for sure. So
I just think it's just too soon.
You think so?
I think so.
Too soon.
I think it's just too soon. It's not that easy, guys. Pump the brakes, okay? Tampa's wavered a lot. This second half of the season.
Yeah. What if Seattle gets hot?
They were red hot, and then they've just cooled down too. Yeah. They're playing 500 ball here.
Maybe they're just trying to cruise and get to the playoffs.
Well,
take it
you
easy.
can't cruise when you're not. You're not leading the division anymore. So
yeah, they're in the 5-0. What's the percentage of them making it?
Seattle making the playoffs.
Yeah.
77.4%.
Yeah. So there's a little bit of action in there.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. So you got Houston coming out. I say I got Baltimore, and I'm going to pick Houston to be in the ALCS together. And I'm hoping with my heart
it is Baltimore.
that it's Baltimore.
It's not Houston.
Yeah, it's not for Houston.
Yeah. But I think at the end of the day, I think you're going to have the Braves winning it all. I just think they're just that team. They're just damn good. Yeah. You got 3 guys on that team that could be NL MVP at least.
Yeah, at the very least. All we know is there's a month left of baseball, and it's going to be an amazing month. And then we are postseason baseball.
Can't wait.
Oh, it's going to be awesome.
Can't wait. But hey, guys, let us know what you think. Did we got it right? We got it wrong? Are we dumb? I don't know.
Who do you think's going to make it?
Tell us who you think's going to win it all. But hey, thank you so much for listening. Make sure you subscribe, like, all that fun stuff. If you're feeling extra nice, give us that 5-star review. We would definitely appreciate it. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm Rapper Dave.
We'll talk to you guys later. Deuces.
My headset almost came off.
Thank you for listening to SB Baseball Podcast.